Hello and welcome to the Drawing Animal Podcast with Wesley Bare. I'm your host, Wesley Bare, and on today's episode, we will be talking about the glasswing butterfly. Glasswing butterfly is a butterfly species native to Central and South America, found from basically the top of Central America all the way down south the coast to southern Chile and can be found throughout most of South America, usually in dense jungle forests. Um, but this species starts off in life as a green caterpillar larva with red and purple stripes. But once it has fully developed, it will, of course, spin a cocoon into a pupae, and from that will hatch a about 2.5 from tip to tip wingspan of a butterfly that has kind of a whitish head, whitish middleish body, and a long tubular brown body, basically. But that is not what makes, of course, the glass butterfly stand out. Instead, rather, along the border, there is a reddish, orangish, brownish color, but the rest of the wing is almost translucent, transparent in color. Basically, it almost looks see-through. And this is due to the fact that when you think of something like, say, a magnifying glass that is a very transparent, glassy surface, it reflects light right off of it and can basically see it because of the way just light has the ability in a prism to reflect light back off of it or through it in such case. And so you can still see it fairly well. Well, not only do they have this near transparent color, there are specialized structures, hair-like structures, along the butterfly's wings that help reduce that. They're called nanopillars, and these nanopillars just basically keep the light bouncing off at a certain angle so that you can barely see it. It almost becomes invisible. And so that's basically how this butterfly species has been able to elude many a predator is due to this structure built within its wings that produce this amazing effect that when you look at it, you think there must be holes in that wing, but there are not. It is just a clear, transparent color that is even better than the transparency of, say, a piece of glass or magnifying glass. It's pretty amazing. These butterflies will feed mostly on plant species of 150 kinds and also organic matter such as bird poop. But some of these plants are poisonous, and some also produce very special chemical effects. They produce certain scents and smells which the butterflies really love, and so by eating these, they actually attract one another to each other, and so that's how mates find each other is by the smell, and the smell is just kind of like a sweet aroma to us. It's basically to them like smelling apple pie, and so it's very attractive, and that's what begins the mating process. So that's basically the life of a glasswing butterfly. They, of course, probably only live about a couple years, but still, to live a couple years and to do it efficiently while avoiding predators is in such an amazing manner, is pretty spectacular. And, like, you look at that transparent wing and you think, well, isn't the side effect is a pretty weak butterfly? Well, that is far from the case. They have been known to fly at about 13 kilometers an hour and will travel about 19 kilometers kilometers in a day. So that makes them a really, really tough species that is able to migrate. They don't migrate anywhere near as far as long as, say, something like a monarch, but they will easily make it all the way up and down the coast of the regions they inhabit. And this butterfly has actually even been measured as being able to carry things over 40 times its own weight. And so to be able to endure the hardships of traveling up and down the coast of South America, especially in regions, where there's possible high wind, cold, and just the difficulties of also living in a very rainy part of the world is pretty amazing, considering the look of the species, and really tells you that butterflies are pretty durable species. They're not fragile the way we think they are. Of course, to us they are, and definitely we have to be careful in handling them. But in the fact that they are able to withstand the pressures of living in anywhere from dense jungles to high top mountaintops is pretty remarkable. And the glasswing butterfly is just another example of that. So thank you all for listening. You can get my books, the Crazy Creatures series, linked in the description. Hopefully a new website is still on its way. Still needs some work, but it will hopefully launch soon with at least some basic stuff you can get into, and things will be started uploaded as the series here on YouTube, and pictures I take and all sorts of manner of things grow for the channel. So hopefully that will be launching soon. Thank you all so much for listening. Enjoy nature, enjoy drawing, enjoy God's creation, and have a wonderful day.